So, The Witcher 4 Tech Demo Cinematic, State of Unreal 2025, just came out about an hour ago, according to YouTube. This is on the IGN channel. Now, everyone knows that IGN's full of shit, but they do get previews and stuff, even though their reporting is absolutely god-awful. But let's watch this. Let's see the cinematic that they're going to give us.
Sleep, is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's Virna to Iroh? Aye, the devil's after it! It's running from! The brother, shield us.
What is that? What, a griffin? No. Manticore?
No.
Yeah, it's a manticore.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Oh. Okay. Now, this is the gameplay trailer? Gameplay? Oh, this is where it begins. Okay.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt,
Kelpie. I know that. That's like the name of a underwater creature, right? Or it's some Norse. Scottish folklore. Yes, a mythical shape-shifting water spirit that often appears as a horse. Yes, yes, yes. I remember Kelpies because they show up a lot in, what do you call it? Castlevania. And in the underwater levels, you run into Kelpies.
at Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one, since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding these two.
Okay, no loading screens. Just one to the next. What ended up happening with Geralt was when you get into cutscenes, it would fade to black and then you come back into cutscene. So this is nice.
Feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching on the Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
That's cool. I don't care, but that's cool.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
What the fuck?
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
Wow.
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
Dude, Epic Games must be making a lot of money because Unreal Engine 5 is theirs. The Epic company is making a lot of money. And this looks good. See, okay, I'm not one of those people who gives a fuck about graphics. Like, I want fidelity, of course, but like I play on PC. I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. I don't know if I want to buy a PlayStation 5. But on for a PC to upgrade a rig, it is quite expensive to get a good rig these days. Graphics cards are fuck expensive. So it's always about, I'm okay with compromising on graphic fidelity as long as I can play the game smoothly. That is the most important thing to me. So while this is cool, and of course rendered on the PS5 using their hardware with UE5 engine. I'm glad they dropped the Red engine because it wasn't the best engine. But yeah.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri. Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Bugger. Not her again.
Hey, not even at the Land Exeter Fair! Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait, and the fair's weight grants good fortune. For this feat,
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it? Running away.
Silver, round ones, jingle in the purse. Well, well,
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, Witcheress. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck.
What did Ciri used to look like? Did she have green eyes? The reason I'm asking is because it's only when you take the Witcher mutations do your eyes change. So Geralt's got cat's eyes because of the mutations. But I can't tell what kind of... Does Ciri have green eyes? Yeah, she does. Okay, so she hasn't undergone the mutations. She's still got the... I mean, of course not. She's got the elder blood in her. She's got those abilities at her beck and call. I really wish we can give her a haircut.
I presume this one is no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush.
The manticore that flattened your car.
Fucking call it. It was a manticore. Let's go. I know my mythical creatures. I'm a nerd. Let's go.
Devoured your men. Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon me lady's after one of them.
Comes. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Is he
A
combat?
first look at Lanexeter.
No, she did go through the mutations. She's got the cat's eye. She's a mutant with elder blood. What the fuck?
Onward, Kelpie. We've worked to do.
Thanks, guys. It serious.
Wow, that is nuts, dude. Holy shit. It looks good. Rendered really well. Again, did Ciri get the mutations? She did. She did undergo the mutations. What the fuck? Why? Does she need them to be a Witcher? No, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's fine, I guess. But I want to know how and why she got the mutations. Because if she got them, that clearly means Yen and Geralt are still around somewhere. But we knew that. Because at the end of Blood and Wine, Yen and Geralt move in together into the vineyard and live out their lives happily ever after. And before the end of the game, depending on the ending that you choose, Geralt gets a silver sword made called Zirel, translates to swallow in Elvish, and gives it to her. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, fucking hell, this is UE 5.6. This is their latest engine. Unreal 5 is doing really well. It's a fantastic engine so far. Any game that's used it thus far has been very good. EA needs to jump ship for all their RPGs to this engine. Ubisoft really needs this engine for, if they're ever going to do more Assassin's Creed, they need to be using Unreal 5. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this whenever it comes out. I'm a huge Witcher. I didn't play Witcher 1 or 2. Because when they came out, I was 1, too young, and 2, I didn't have a good enough PC to play them. After playing Witcher 3, backwards and forwards and playing all permutations of different things, I can't go back to playing 1 and 2. They just don't, it's not smooth, it's not user-friendly. But Witcher 3 is, without question, one of the best games of all time. Without question. And CD Projekt Red, after their initial screw-up with Cyberpunk, they fixed the problems, they got better at it, and they made a very good and polished game. What we are hoping is that the Witcher 4 comes out impeccable, as it always should be, release. Because right now, the only good AAA developer right now is, I mean, actually, does Larian count as AAA? I don't think so. Like, all the good games so far are not run by AAA games. None of the AAA studios have made a good game so far. So we're looking forward to seeing how this goes. So CD Projekt Red, I was a big fan of you guys until you fucked up on Cyberpunk, but then you gave us back goodwill as you polished the game up and created a fantastic game for all of us to enjoy. So that's good. And I hope you guys bring out The Witcher 4 in a extremely stable and mostly bug-free state, because that would be the ideal. Will I get a PS4 5? I don't know. By the time this comes out, will PS6 come out? Maybe. We'll see what I have to invest in. But yeah, we got a Manticore as our first big quest, which is funny because in Witcher 3 the first quest is a griffin. So once again, we got a flying enemy, a flying hybrid. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I look forward to playing this on stream for you guys. So from me to you guys, till then, peace out.